All right, so let's work right here. Come here, Rolando. Let's do it. All right, guys. So let's work on some counter attacks when the person like mount on you. Okay, let's understand what happened when you are under pressure and the person mount on you. Okay, so a lot of times you roll with someone that's better than you. They end up passing your guard and mount on you. Okay. Or just by accident you're here in this position, okay? So the first thing I have to understand is it's very rare this situation here happened, okay? What I mean, it's very rare he mount on you without underhooking any of your arms, okay? Let's go back around. Let's say you mount without underhooking my arms, like go on side control. Because before mount, usually he's on the side control, okay? And then he's gonna make a transition to mount. And look, his arm's already under my arm. Go back. Sometimes he's like link the hands and then he goes to mount. And now look, I'm stuck. Like my arm is underhooked right here. And now I cannot use much my frames, okay? Hey, stop right here. I'm sorry for interrupting you watching this video. I have great news. You can watch at Atos BJJ on demand right now, 100% free. You go in the weekly series. We have like pretty much courses every week about the techniques that we teach here at Atos headquarters. Go there right now in the description below, click on the link, and then you're gonna go straight forward to our weekly series category. And then right there, you're gonna click and you're gonna watch the first class, 100% free, 100% free, okay? And please, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, okay, on our channel. And I appreciate that. Keep watching. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Os. If Rolando take the pressure out, now I can start like doing this. Okay, but usually you're going to try to underhook one of your arms or both of your arms. Okay? If you underhook both of your arms, it would be really hard for me right now to escape. Okay, really hard. So keep the underhooks right here. Let's say he passed my elbow above my shoulder line. Okay? And then he goes for S mount, okay? And now I'm in trouble, okay? All right, and then he's gonna start going for arm bar, things like that, okay? So, if for some reason my opponent is underhooking my arms, I cannot let him underhook my arm, okay? I cannot be here and try to turn and keep my elbow open, so he's gonna get the underhook, okay? So the first thing I have to do is to hide the underhooks, okay? And I have to keep my elbow attached to my body, all right? So by doing that, it's really hard for Rolando to underhook. He's not looking for underhooking my arm, he's looking for underhooking my elbow. You see? Because just the elbow, it's enough for him to keep my arm like up like this. It's really hard for me to escape, okay? So you cannot let him underhook your elbows, okay? Try the other side, okay? Okay? So you just glue your arm against yourself, okay? And you can actually do this, okay? You can keep your arms attached with each other like this or like that. So if I start turning sideways, sometimes we're looking for turn sideways, okay? To put on half guard, okay? Good, but still he's gonna put a lot of pressure on you, okay? And there's not much I can do. And sometimes Rolando can make transition to my back. Start pushing me or go for a gift wrap or even go for a collar choke. Okay? Understand? Okay, so it's very important to keep yourself flat on the floor, not letting him get the underhooks, neither hugging your head. Let's say he's trying to hug my head. I glue my head on the floor. Because sometimes I do this, now I'm giving him the head. And then he's gonna put a pressure on my jaw right here with his shoulder, like cross facing me. It's really hard for me to escape right now. Okay, so before, if there's no underhooks or neither like an arm under your head, you're gonna avoid that. And I want you to understand that you have to anchor your body against the floor, and then anchor your elbows, okay, and hands really close to your body so you don't give any space. So you get the underhook, okay? So once I do that, that's when I start playing right now, okay? Notice if I keep my leg like this, it's good for me to bridge, right? But at the same time, it feels kind of like he's sitting in a car seat, I would say, in a chair, right? But if I do this, now it feels not as good, okay? There's nothing helping him to maintain him mount. So sometimes there's no problem if you stretch your legs. It's actually good, okay? The only problem is if I keep here and I'm just giving that support for him. And sometimes it's gonna even underhook your legs, like this. But if I extend my legs, try to underhook my legs. Now you can close the legs around my legs, like close the legs, cross, there you go. He can cross like this, okay? But if he does that, I can start pushing towards my thigh if I extend my arm. So now try to mount on my belly again, right? If I keep my hands here, keep your legs crossed, right? So if I keep you on my thigh, that's great, okay? And a lot of times, we think that the only goal, the only way for us to escape from mount is by pushing our opponents towards our legs, okay? So what I do after he's here, I use my knees towards my chest and I use my hands to push him overhead, okay? I do this, keep it strong right there on mount. And now I recover the guard, okay? Then I go for one leg X. Right away, I prefer the one leg X because I have more counters and more, I would say, submission attempts, right? With ankle lock, or even I go for the back with crab rides and stuff. So it's better to control your opponent. Okay? Let's say if I just think about putting on the half guard, you see, I have to take one leg out. Like, I have to find a way to put one leg out and do this. But now, what kind of attacks I can do from here, right? It's really hard. I have to underhook, I have to dogfight. There's a lot of things I have to do, a lot of steps. When you put on one leg X, okay, when you put on the one leg X, it's gonna be way faster for you to do any type of attack. Okay, Rondo, sometimes he's gonna hug your head, hug my head. You see, if he's hugging my head, there's a hook over my shoulder. If I push him down, this hook will help him to anchor himself over me here. But if I push that way, the hook doesn't work. You see, then I have to start recovering the guard. Okay? But now the question is, how can I bring it over my thigh? Okay, what I do. So when I'm here, first, try to underhook me, right? Avoid that, okay? And now I'm gonna start putting my hand, right here. I grab the material and I use my knuckles right against his body right here, okay? Go back. Don't use your hand like this. Don't use like this, okay? These are knuckles, okay, right here. Try to underhook me. Maybe he's gonna grab your head, try to grab my head, okay? So I do a little bridge and then I extend my arm like this. And I extend my legs as well. Go back. Because if I keep my knees like this, when I push, I have to push him this way, which is, I'm carrying his weight. But when I extend the leg, I'm pushing down, I'm not carrying much his weight. Like this. Try to keep him mount. Try to mount high. And then I bump it over with my thigh. Once I get here, I want you to grab the leg, control, like an ankle lock. Okay, you grab the ankle lock. Okay, once you adjust, this foot goes under. Okay, like this. Then sometimes your opponent will stand up right here. Okay, you're gonna control the pants. Okay, when you stand up, you keep this hook here, grab the pants. Now you force your opponent to fall. Keep holding the far side pants. Come up on your elbow. Now I step the leg over. Okay, and then I go with my elbow on the floor really quick, and then I put my shoulder on the mat. And I finish. Okay? So why I grab this leg here? Go back, go. Like sometimes people, they try to ankle lock like this. Okay, and then he stand up. Now Rolando is gonna try to back step. Do a back step, Rolando. Like this way? No, like a long step here. Yeah, like this. And then sometimes he escape. Okay? Even though sometimes you can follow him, but he has like some freedom, and he can use that foot to push me as well. Let's say, go back. Let's say I'm here, okay? Let's say he falls this way, Rolando. If I don't grab this leg, Rolando can use this foot to push my butt or my hips. It's like pushing and take the leg out. So it's better for you to hold, okay, and keep the grip like this, all right? So again, so he's mounting me, okay? He hugged my head, but I don't give the underhooks. Somebody asked me, Professor, what about if he start choking you? Right, because he's gonna go for a cross choke. Or Ezekiel, exactly, go for a cross choke, for example. Like this. Now I have more time, because he's not worried about the underhooks. Go. Same thing. Okay, once you get here, I want you to get the foot lock like this. Escape your hips, look. Escape, get it, control. Now you're looking for the pins. If it doesn't stand up, you're looking for this pins here. Once you do that, put the modify X hook, which keep him away, and you do like a mini Aoki lock, mini. You know, the Aoki is like fully here, which is illegal, okay? You just put 1 inch of his foot over your rib, and now you start finishing. You don't have to go belly down. Just here and you finish. If you stand up, right? Now you have control, try to back step, you control him, look. If he fully standing, go stand up, try to put this foot on the floor. Don't let this foot goes on the floor. Keep the weight on the outside leg. And the Modify X hook will help you to keep him with the weight on the outside leg. This foot cannot go on the floor. Because the mistake that people have and let happen is that I end up putting this foot on the floor. You have to keep the foot away. Try to put the foot on. He can't. So now I can go for a sweep, right? And now look, elbow on the floor, and then finish him. But I like to cross his leg here, okay? I only cross his leg if I have this foot here, okay? This foot will give me distance. If I keep my leg here and I cross, it's gonna come close. See, it's hard for me to keep the distance. So make sure you have the Modify X hook, and then you cross. You can even post on the hips as well, and then finish here. And you see when I turn, I bring this leg up as well, like this. Now I finish it, okay? Or even like cross like this, because now you have a really strong full lock. If his foot is like this, it's not good for you. So the leg that you post right here, the bottom leg, the Modify X leg, is the one that helps you to adjust the full lock. So when you see his foot from the back, you see how much I squeeze his foot? It feels like, you know when the octopus go inside a hole, right? The octopus like this, and you have to close his foot, and then you finish, okay? Falling to the side will help you a lot to finish, okay? Then staying just like this, okay? So try to fall and put your nose on the mat, then you finish, okay? You guys got it? All right, so we're gonna just do this. The drill is like this. He mount, you avoid underhook, try to underhook, go, grab the knuckles, push him towards their thigh, bring him up, X guard, control, grab the far side pants, Modify X. Now stay here, make him fall, cross the leg, finish. Okay, you guys got it? Just go back and forth like 3 and 3, okay? Any question? All right, let's go 1, 2, 3.